New concerns about protecting all of us from the Zika virus today in the tri-state. The recent rain and flooding, well, along with the continuing prime mosquito season, has public health experts warning us all about the potential spread of this virus.
In addition, blood safety experts began meeting today to start the process of testing donors. Medical reporter Liz Bonis joins us now with what's being done to protect all of us from infection. Liz.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Late this afternoon, we received word from doctors at the Cincinnati Health Department that the standing water caused by the flooding in our area poses a danger to all of us. Infection control experts are now asking all of us to get rid of any of this water on our property. The leaves and debris from the storm also increase the odds of more mosquitoes breeding. They're also asking us all to dump water from buckets or pool covers and reminding everyone that even carpets and furniture that you put out by the curb that's been damaged to be picked up, that too can hold water and lead to an increase in the mosquito population. The other big concern today with this virus, those mosquitoes could potentially spread it, and we need to keep it out of our local blood supply. The team at Hoxworth has already been deferring donors who've traveled to Zika-infected areas. Today they began meetings to implement new guidelines that require testing of every donor for the Zika virus. Now, since they supply blood to 17 counties and 31 area hospitals, that is no small task. And yet it is critical continuing to make sure this virus won't spread to those who receive this blood.
I'm making a real impact on people's lives.
The next time Liz Gantzer goes in to donate blood, she will likely have to consent in writing that her donation can be tested for the Zika virus. Greg Booth says, well, his team has already been deferring donations from anyone who has traveled to an area considered active for Zika. This does add another step to supply information about our blood supply.
The interesting thing about that is it's not an approved test. It's a test called an investigational new device. So there are a lot of steps that we have to go through that we don't normally go through to implement a new test.
That means a separate sample of the blood is sent to an off-site lab when a person donates. Donors are also notified of a positive test. Hundreds of samples will be part of a national study for the next few months.
So once that data is submitted, then there'll be an approved test through the FDA.
So there's two ways to look at this newer recommendation. Many people are wondering now what they could do to help all of us with the Zika virus and what's happening, especially to newborn babies. Well, maybe you can do your part by donating blood if you've not been to a region affected by Zika. Liz Gantzer says she's worked in emergency services and has seen the need for her donation. Even with these newer Zika testing steps, she is committed to giving a gift like no other.
When I donate blood, it's the only time I can go, wow, I saved somebody's life today. That's why I donate.
Well said. There's always an end of the summer drop in blood donations, so Hoxworth does really need donors desperately this time of year. And just in case you need a real incentive, there's a big one. Starting tomorrow at the Anderson location, every donor gets a free ticket to Saturday night's FC Cincinnati game. On Friday, every donor in all the sites gets a FC Cincinnati ticket. So you want to go, recruit your friends, good way to get some tickets. And I'm shameless in this because they need our help so much.
Yeah,
Blood and soccer, they go together.
Boy, that's so true. It's a brutal sport. If you haven't seen a game, they are really, really fun.